Hi y'all, hey what up? Guess what? A bitch got time. Bitch got time today. So, because B actually kind of fun bun, expert, level expert. It's kind of like a gay shit now. Right. So B has ceremoniously shouted me out on her channel, which has now made it a little bit more necessary for me to actually create content here and there, as you know, as I feel, because the legitimacy of me and this channel are still in kind of non-existent waters. It's kind of what's happening. But oh whoa, trepidatious folks. I'm here. I have an idea. So today I thought one thing I have not yet done on this channel, I did a collective read and I did like Celtic Cross for B, and then I did a collective read again. And so on this particular day, I thought, why not hop into the Zodiac? Let's hop into the Zodiac. Because one thing that I also find cool to watch myself, so I thought, what would be fun for me to do that I also like watching? The 12 Zodiac. So I am going to go through all 12 zodiac signs and give a quick message, a brief message for all 12 zodiac signs, just in case you're curious. Also, if you want to learn your alphabet, check out the wall. My 5-year-old has her alphabet posted on the wall. Just in case you're learning it, there you go. Oh, learn your alphabets, girl. Learn your alphabets. Right. I am lowering this computer screen down purely and simply for the sole reason of diminishing the 5 head. That's literally the only reason why I'm putting it down here. It has nothing to do with the cards. It's literally just to get rid of my 5 head. So I'm feeling self-conscious about it now. And I thought perhaps I would delete it from the interwebs. So let's go. Let's start out. And guess what? Just so you know, Aries is the first of the zodiac because Aries is the best sign of the zodiac. I am an Aries. So clearly. I also say a lot of trash garbage things that I don't actually mean. It's a bunch of trash garbage. So take it for what you will. But I'm going to do a quick 3-card pull for each zodiac, and we're just going to talk about what this could mean for you. If you happen to know more placements of your natal chart, all the better, because Sun, Moon, Rising, those are the top 3 that will give you the best, clearest information about you with your zodiac placements. But of course, you have a whole chart, and there's all Vedic astrology and stuff like that. I don't know it that well. Okay, I just go off of my top 3. Guess what my top 3 are? Aries, Leo, Sag. So I'm triple fire. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Aries, what can our Aries expect? Let's go ahead. We'll stop it here. All right, Aries. We have boom, boom, boom. So one thing that I always find really fun about fire signs, it seems fire signs in general, is they show up a lot in their readings. So Queen of Wands, here she is right out of the gate. And the Queen of Wands, like typical type Aries card. We've got our Wands, our fire sign. And so that's already a happy day. But we have Queen of Wands, the Hangman in reverse, and the Chariot reverse. So for the Aries people in the room, it's like you may be feeling like you are in your element. So I am feeling like, okay, I'm starting to like come back alive. I'm starting to kind of come back to me. Who am I? What do I want to do? Focused on myself, focused on my own mental understanding of who I am and what I actually want to do. Like, I want to adopt a black cat. I need a black cat in my life. I actually already have a cat. I would like another black cat. I would like a black cat. You would all, every Aries watching this wants a black cat. Period. No, end of discussion. That's you. That's your future. You're going to end up with a black cat. There's literally no way that you can avoid ending up with a black cat. That's a lie. Okay. The Hangman in reverse. It's like, even though we feel like, oh, yes, I'm starting to feel like I'm tapping back online, I might be coming alive, still, I find myself in this holding pattern. Still, I find myself feeling like there might be some delays that perhaps I'm just now coming out of. I've been paused in the past. I've been kind of held back in the past. And now it's like they're just now opening those race gates. And I'm like, Do I take off with my little bougie horsey ass and go run around the track? Can I actually do that now? Can I actually go? And the reason why I'm saying that you might not feel like you can just run up and go yet is because we have the Chariot card in reverse. So in the upright, this is like, boom, all steams go. Like we going, we running, we doing. But in the reverse, which is how it actually is laying here, it's kind of like, I don't know if we're actually going to be able to just like hit it off running with it right now. So Aries, this is a good sign for you that you are actually starting to feel it more, but we're still kind of like being let out the gate. We're not actually able to kind of like go and run the race quite yet. But the Chariot itself is an inherent card of victory. So, you know, positive thing for that. Positive thing. So let's move on. Taurus. Taurus. What kind of message do we have for our Taurus people? I want to know, Taurus people. Okay. 3 cards. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Taurus people, you have the King of Swords, the Fool, and the King of Wands. In a nutshell, I mean, you got 2 kings here. So either you are like bomb ass, I am in my full royalty here, or you're having some kind of interactions with air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. It particularly could be in Aries because the Fool is here. So sometimes, you know, you can be cross watching and like, so you're a Taurus, but you're dealing with an Aries or something like that. So you got like Aries energy coming up here. But this is giving an indication that maybe you're even dealing with somebody who is of authority, like an attorney, a doctor, a law enforcement officer, you know, something like that. You could be doing that. But this looks really good. This is saying that you're mentally clear. You have like your mind, your head on your shoulders in the right way. Also, you have like this passionate idea, this passionate way about you where people just want to follow your lead and listen to what you have to say. It's like people are taking notice of that. And you're combining all of this energy into something where it's like now you might think that you're ready to kind of take a leap of faith. You might be at this place where you have enough mastery of a situation that you're like, yeah, it's my time. This is my time now. I think I'm going to go launch forward into it. So, looks good. Looks good for you. Go ahead. Don't let your doggy go off the cliff. Watch out for that. Little doggy, you might want to sit back and have some kibble. I got some wet food for you. Don't you throw yourself off. So, just take it for what it is. No harm to animals. No harm to animals. All right. Gemini. We are on Gemini now. Let's see. Quick message for Gemini. There we go. Quick message. Gemini. We have Page of Cups in reverse. 3 of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Gemini. Gemini. What's going on with y'all? Who hurt you? Who hurt you, Gemini? Somebody owes you an apology? Perhaps. Did somebody cheat on you even? Just putting that out there. Do you find yourself being kind of stuck in a bit of a rut of bad luck? Perhaps. Perhaps, Gemini. I'm seeing all of these potentials for you. I'm like, why am I seeing that? I feel like your feelings have been kind of hurt. I don't know if somebody was kind of immature and said some stuff that they shouldn't have said. And it kind of stung you right in the feels. It looks like somebody probably could owe you an apology. Maybe somebody rescinded some kind of an emotional offer. Like maybe they were like, I don't love you anymore. You know, let's hope that's not what it is. But emotionally, you're in your feels, man. You're in your feels. You've kind of withdrawn is what it's looking at. It looks like emotionally something has kind of stung you and it's caused that wall to go up. It's caused you to kind of be in your feels a little bit. Squirmit, don't interrupt me. Guess what? I think she has to go poop. Let's pause this. Oh. Gemini, excuse me, hashtag rude, my dog, rude. I guess she was like, let me get the bullshit out of my system because that's kind of the feeling of this. is like, also you might be feeling kind of like stuck or like something isn't like going. It's not turning in your favor or it doesn't feel like it's moving. And, you know, so it very well could be kind of like just some kind of emotional hurt that's got you feeling kind of like, I'm gonna kind of put my wall up, and I don't want to face rejection, you know, so I'm gonna just kind of maybe not extend myself outward because I don't really want to get hurt again, or, you know, I don't want to be disappointed, or, you know, like I don't want someone to tell me my idea was bad or something like that. But doing so, just so you know, doing so is going to keep this in reverse. It's not going to make things move. It's going to hold things stagnant. So just take that for what it is. So next up we have Cancer for our water signs, our Cancerians. Okay, well, you know, we'll go ahead and take it. I wasn't even ready, but, you know, we'll go ahead and take it. First card out is Temperance. Temperance wanted to be heard. Wanted to be heard. Temperance, the Fool again, and the Emperor reversed. So, Temperance showing up and flying out of there. This is a positive card of healing. So this is saying that you are pacing yourself. You are finding yourself more in a state of balance, and you are ready to like heal whatever this is. So this is a good positive card saying that, you know, you've basically got your shit together, Cancer, which is really cool for you. You know, kudos, good going. The Fool, again, this Temperance can be like, I think, Sagittarian card. The Fool is an Aries card. The Emperor is also an Aries card. There's Aries energy here. But regardless, the Fool is like, you know, I've gotten myself together enough. I've lined my ducks up in a row. I've healed. I've gotten to a place where I feel like I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to go for it. And so this is a very positive thing, a very good energy about it. The Emperor in reverse, though. Is there somebody in your life that might be kind of either narcissistic or kind of putting a bit of a damper on you? Like they're trying to be like, oh, I'm above you, I'm the boss, and I'm going to say no to this idea. I'm going to kind of like stop this for you or halt this for you, because it looks like someone might be around that has a bit of a controlling nature or a bit of a bad attitude, just a chip on the shoulder, you know, like, oh, I would do it this way, or I would just do it that way, or maybe you shouldn't start that now, or, you know, kind of one of those like naggy things. That could be what you're doing internally to yourself, but that could also be somebody external to you that's doing that. But either way, don't mind this person. And if this is an internal voice in your head, have a conversation with that internal voice. What are they afraid of? What's the vulnerability that they're trying to protect? Is it fear of failure? Is it fear of getting it wrong? Fear of abandonment? Fear of rejection? Any of these things with starting a new project or coming to a place in your healing, that's just a conversation that you can have with yourself if that resonates with you. If it's somebody external to you, don't let them interrupt what you got going on here. You're in a good place. You're ready to jump. Do it. Okay. So, now, Leos. Okay. Let's see what we got for our Leos. Yeah, hi. I'm a Leo rising, so a lot of the times the Leo readings resonate with me. All right, let's see. There we go. And Leo, we get Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. So this is a situation where it looks like, okay, you have like kind of a practical based idea, perhaps something that's revolving around work. It could be, you know, like home and family. It can even be like the food in your cabinets. This could be about your groceries, for all we know. Groceries. Who bought the orange juice with the pulp? Y'all know I don't drink the pulp. Who bought the orange juice with the pulp? You know, it could literally be something that petty. Could literally be. But chances are no. Chances are this is kind of like an idea or a message that you have, and it's like all about some physical, tangible, I can touch it thing. And it looks like maybe even an offer being given to you, like maybe somebody saying, hey, like I've got a job offer, or kind of an idea, like a hobby opportunity. Would you like to try this, or something like that they're kind of like offering. And we're in a situation here. This is a big, I not want. This is kind of that missed opportunities card. Because if you see here, we're offering something. There's an offer. There's another hand offering. There's things that are being offered. And we're kind of sitting here like, That don't impress me much, though. That don't impress me much. And that's firmly the energy here. And this card, the Two of Pentacles being the last one, it's like maybe you feel like you're just juggling too many plates. I'm just, I'm in charge of the world here. I'm keeping the universe running. I've got a lot going on. I take a lot of charge. I'm in control and on top of a lot of things. And so you're not going to come convince me with something if you're just a page. Come at me as a king, maybe, and I'll be a little bit less like this. Come at me correct. So it could be a little bit like that, like don't waste my time. I got too much going on. Don't waste my time. But it could also be you overlooking something and missing an opportunity. So take a second look at it before you completely say no to it. How about that? All right, next up, we have Virgo. Virgo? Oh, God. Virgo was like, shut up. We have 8 of Cups. Oh, okay. And 7 of Cups. And some of these cards are backwards, so let me flip them right before I continue forth. And Virgo. The last one for Virgo is Justice. Okay. So perhaps you're leaving something behind and because you've got options. So whatever you were dealing with in your past, it's like, I'm over it. I'm kind of like mentally and emotionally especially, I'm done. Emotionally, I'm just kind of over it. So I'm turning my back to it and I'm walking away from it. I don't need that anymore. I don't need whatever that emotional funk is. I don't need it in my life. I don't need to carry that with me. I've got options. I've got 7 cups full of options here. Guess what? There's a big ol' illegal thing in that one. Hey, I'm not condoning anything. You got options, man. There's even some shrooms. What in the world? And jewels? Hey, they're look at this card. This card has got some options. There's a dragon. There's a dragon on here. You can adopt a dragon. Go ahead and adopt one. It will heal your life. Your life will be greatly improved with a dragon and a paisley shirt. Go shop. Ann Taylor Loft. Sale 40% off right now. Okay. So you're somebody who has options. You might actually also be feeling a little bit overwhelmed by them, though. You might have one too many to look at, and you're like, which one do I take? Because which one's going to be a smart one? Because some of these look like they might not be exactly something that I want to take anyway. So that's going to be something you have to figure out for yourself. But whichever one you choose, it's going to be the balanced choice. You've got justice upright. So if by chance you're dealing with any kind of legal issues, let me go ahead and say that this is a favorable card for legal issues. But, what else? This is also talking just about just balance and fairness and, cause and effect and give and take and everything being, kind of level. So if that's something that you were not getting in the past, you're done with that, man. You're coming into that now and you're commanding that and you've got options so that you can pick the one that's going to be bringing that balance into your life. That's something that you're going to be carrying with you. So sounds good. All right. After Virgo comes Libra. Also, Justice is a Libra card. So if you perhaps were dealing with a Libra, there is a Libra in your spread. So, but now we're on Libra. Okay, Libra. What do we have for the Libra people? Any Libra people? All right. There it is. Oh, it felt good too. It felt good, Libra. Yes. Oh, yes. Ooh, the star reversed and 5 of Pentacles and the Empress in the upright. So it started out a little rocky, but it got better. Okay. So the star in reverse. Look at her boobies. By the way, just I'm just pointing them out. I'm just pointing out. Titties are there. Maybe cover your tits. Perhaps that's what this card is saying. Cover your tits, Libra. Don't just have them out and about. It is starting to get cold in the upper hemisphere. Okay, please don't do anything to catch a charge. Don't be picking up charges. Okay, so the star in reverse, perhaps there was some kind of wish fulfillment that didn't work out. Maybe you had a dream, maybe you were trying out something and it didn't work out. You could also be feeling a little bit raw, a little sensitive, like maybe you need to get a little bit of healing and, kind of like bring it in and feel a little bit better because we're also feeling here like we might be left out in the cold a little bit. We're feeling a little bit lack mentality, a little bit lackluster with the world. So it's like, it's a little bit easier for me to see right now what I don't have versus what's coming for me. You know what I mean? So the last card in here, the Empress, this is the Divine Mother. The Divine Mother, and this is the card of Libra. It can also be Taurus, but this is Libra. This is you. This is your card. You're showing up in your energy here. That's very good. This is Aquarius, by the way. So maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, perhaps, perchance, perhaps. But this is you finding your way back into your own element. So if you did kind of feel in that hurt place where it's like, you know, stuff wasn't working out for me, and I, you know, like, and I'm feeling like, why am I getting the shit into the stick? Why are other people seeming to get stuff or opportunities or things and I'm not getting it? And like, you know, kind of like this unfair, uneven kind of a thing. It's saying that's not gonna last. Honey, you gonna find yourself your stride. You gonna find yourself in your stride. There you are. There you are. You got 2 bunnies down in here. If that doesn't talk about fertility, go ahead and put bunnies on the card where the girl's like pregnant all the time. She's like perpetually pregnant. But anyway, well, I mean, it could be a pregnancy thing since I said that, you know. Well, Libra, congrats, you know. But anyway, this is saying let's get out, let's shift that lack mentality. You don't have to stay there. Start paying attention to, okay, what do I have? What do I have to work with? What are my cards here? Let's play our cards to the most optimal way that we can play them. All right. So after Libra comes what? Scorpio? All right. Scorpio time. Oh my, no, we're not, because that's everything. We're not taking half the deck. Okay. Scorpio. Oh, the fear of Scorpios. Everyone's so afraid of Scorpios. No, Scorpios are cool. What are you talking about? Scorpios are Mars ruled, just like my Aries Mars ruled. So, you know, we get along. We get along. Yes, we do. All right. There it was. Felt it. Okay. The Magician, Page of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so we have 2 reversals here. But we're starting out with the Magician card, which is great. This can be like your Virgo energy, Mercurial type energy as well. But this is basically just saying you've got a lot going for you, Scorpio. You have a lot that's actually going for you, a lot of tools in your toolkit, but for some reason you don't believe in yourself. Why is that though? Who gave you the indication that you couldn't do it? You want to be like, oh, I got all my pentacles. I'm doing the thing. I can take care of myself, but you don't feel like you can. You don't feel like you can take care of yourself. You don't feel like, I mean, it could also mean that you don't want to be single. So I don't know, for those of you who are like, no, I don't want to be single, then sure. But this to me looks like a big case of, I don't feel like I can do it. I'm worried that I can't do it. I'm worried I can't pull it off. And I'm worried I can't support myself. I'm worried that my ideas aren't good enough or that I can't get my message across the way that I want it to. But you can, especially if you're talking about messages. Like you absolutely can. Gemini and Virgo of this card. I didn't say Gemini before. But like this is the card of saying like very good at communicating specifically. And so communicate. This is a situation that calls for more communication. More communication. But whatever this thing is, you can actually do it. So you need to get off your own back and get out of your own head about this. So, great, Scorpio. It is not as bad as you might be thinking that it is. Truly. Sagittarius. I have a Sag moon. So, I vibe with Sagittarius. I actually have like 3 Sag placements in my chart. So, Sagittarius, what do we have for you? There we are. 3 for Sagittarius. Ooh, okay. So, a couple harder energies for Sagittarius here. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Strength card. So, one positive here, though, we're starting where we're realizing that we're not as trapped as perhaps we thought we were. Maybe before we were kind of like analysis paralysis, where we had just mind fucked ourselves out into the infinite, where it's like, what is life? I'm overthinking everything. I can't seem to stop thinking, but what about this? What if this? What if that? What about this angle? Holy crap, I haven't even thought about that angle. And now it's like, oh, so much, too much. And it's like, finally, we're getting to the place where we're like, all right, calm it down and come out of that. So that's a positive. That's a positive. Hooray for you. Good job. That you found your way out of the analysis paralysis loop, because it is a loop. You will get caught. But now it's like, I want to take something and run with it, but maybe I'm taking off a little bit too fast. Maybe I'm running with this a little bit impetuously. Just maybe. Or I'm experiencing delays to something that I want to have happened the day before yesterday. And it should have already been here. It's not here. Amazon Prime, do better. No, they're doing great. I'm sorry. All these people that are like busting ass. Okay. But this can also mean that you're experiencing these delays and even brain fog or things like that, that's making some kind of mental picture isn't quite coming together. You don't have all the facts and stuff. It's still kind of unclear. It's still kind of fuzzy. So things are delayed, they're halted, or if you were to take off and try to run with something right now, it would be impetuous and it might kind of backfire on you. So not the best idea. Wouldn't necessarily recommend that. It's good that you're getting your mental self together, but this is calling for you to do it a bit more, to work on it a bit more, especially if you're having external messages come in. Take your time kind of sorting that out. Don't rush into that. And be strong, okay? Hang in there. That's very simple. If you're dealing with a Leo, this is the Leo card. You might be dealing with a Leo. Also, if you're dealing with a situation that's got you feeling not confident, this is the card saying, like, you can do it. You can have confidence. If you're dealing with anybody who might have a bit of a narcissistic bend to them and they can be a little bit biting, a little bit, claws out. We got this lion on the card. Just watch out for that person and just make sure that they're not going to be like derailing you in any kind of a way or thing like that. And don't you be that person. Maybe some of this energy is you feel like you're coming out of confusion, so you want to come out swinging. This is saying, no, be strong, be grounded, and be strong within yourself. But there's no need to like overdo it and come out swinging. So hopefully all that makes sense. Take your time and think about this. Get clear. Get clear on it. All right. After Sagittarius, we have Capricorn. We're rounding the corner to Capricorn. Ooh, okay. There we are. Capricorn. Okay. And there it is. Okay. 10 of Pentacles reversed, King of Wands, and 10 of Cups upright. Hello. Okay. You got the 2 10s here. 2 10s. And you've got a king in the middle. I don't know if you are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, perhaps a male fire sign. I don't know. It doesn't have to be. You could be a fire sign. Well, you're not a fire sign. You're Capricorn. Sorry. But if you're dealing with somebody like that, because that can signify this person. But this is starting out with like, okay, we're starting out in kind of a rough patch, but we're moving into some more empowered energy, which is right where Capricorn wants to be. This is unhappy card for Capricorn because you are an earth sign. Pentacles are earth sign. You are always wanting, I want the house to be this certain way, in order, particular, I want my money in my bank, I work hard, I get my pentacles, and this is saying you might not be feeling like that's where you're at right now. This could easily be a divorce. This could be changing homes or feeling like you have to sell or liquidate or things like that, like with your assets. It's like, something about this kind of tangible home and family and bank account, it's upended. Something is upended. It's not where it needs to be. And that is unhappy days for Capricorn. Unhappy days. But the good thing about it is we're coming into the King of Wands energy, where it's like, no, either somebody is external to you, is coming in and they are going to be helping you clinch this, or you're going to be doing it for yourself. But either way, King of Wands energy is like, you know what? I am passionate. I am in charge. People listen to me. People follow my lead because I just inherently bring about this essence where it's like people know I'm the real deal. I'm not the faker. So, you know, some people are like, I want to be daddy, you know, and it's like, yeah, you ain't daddy, you playing daddy. It's like, no, Capricorn is daddy. Capricorn is, they're not faking about it. And so it's like, here you are like, no, I'm not going to let this get me. I'm going to get back on my grind and I'm going to push it, or somebody's going to help you do that, and you're going to be able to clinch something that feels emotionally safe, emotionally secure. This is the second best card to this one. This one slightly happier card, I feel, than this one. Doesn't really matter in the space of this, but you've got something positive and emotionally positive coming for you. So if you feel like you are kind of being in a little bit of a lack and down and out, you're going to have an upswing, and it's going to take you to a place that's going to feel a lot better. Home and family, especially home and family. So if there's any kind of home and family stuff coming up for you, your birthday, this is like Capricorn, getting close to Capricorn birthday time, Christmas, generally speaking, we do that with our family members, all that good stuff. So it's going to take you back into that. So hang in there, Capricorn, hang in there. And if you can, boss up. And if you got someone in your area that wants to help you boss up, let them help. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. Oh, you weird people, how I love you, Aquarius. I love my weird Aquarian people. They're just wonderfully out of the box and creative and innovative, and they're just great. Okay, there it was. Okay, for Aquarius, that Five of Pentacles came out again. Four of Cups came out again. King of Cups. So we're having some repeat stuff come out from two other zodiac signs. I cannot remember whose was where, so I ain't even going to try to guess. But Aquarius, are you by chance having a bit of a difficult time right now? It looks like you might be. It looks like somebody may have shut you out and made you feel kind of in the cold. You feel kind of isolated, perhaps? So perhaps you feel isolated. Perhaps you are in a quarantine situation. Perhaps you are in the middle of a blizzard and you are worried about frostbite taking your feet. Perhaps this is you. But also it could just be lack mentality where you're looking around and you're like, man, I keep getting the hits. I keep getting the short end of the stick. Why is this me? Why is this what I'm having to deal with? This doesn't feel fair. It doesn't feel like, you know, I need more money. I need more food. I need more this and that. I don't have enough. But yet, even with this lack mentality, we have this kind of like, I don't want it kind of an attitude going on. So why is that? If you're feeling like you're lacking something, then if an opportunity is being presented to you, why are you turning your nose up to it? Because from here, it looks like you are, Aquarius. It looks like you are. Sure, go ahead, center yourself, you know, reevaluate. Does this feel like it's meant for me? Of course. Evaluate. Take your time to meditate on it. Sure, think on it. But it looks like you have assistance around you, at least, and you're not wanting to take it. Perhaps the reason why you're not wanting to take it, King of Cups right here, water sign. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Perhaps maybe the gift that's being given to you could be given to you by somebody who is a bit unsavory. Perhaps a water sign who is a bit of a jerk. Or it doesn't have to be a water sign, but perhaps it could be somebody who's a bit emotionally dysregulated. Or perhaps you yourself can be feeling a bit emotionally dysregulated. Perhaps you're like, I feel a bit emotionally like unhinged at the moment. So I am over it. I'm over feeling like I'm getting the shit into the stick. I don't want what you're offering me because it's not what I want. It's not what I asked for. It's not good enough. And like, I'm been out of shape about it. That could be your story completely, Aquarius. Or it could be somebody's like trying to offer you the cup and you're like, but it's a manipulation though. So that's a no. I'm saying no because I know it's a manipulation and I'm not falling for that. So it could easily be any of these things. But the whole concept here is to make sure that you are evaluating this and not missing out on an opportunity, because you could be turning down an opportunity that's actually going to be what makes you feel, for lack of a better term, rescued. So after our lovely Aquarius, last but not least, we have our lovely, lovely Pisces people. So let's go into it. Let's go into it, Pisces. What message do we have for Pisces? There it was, clean as day. Great. Okay, Pisces, we have 9 of Swords, the 9 of Cups reversed, and 10 of Pentacles reversed. Pisces, I thought maybe we would end this on a light note, but we are not. Pisces, from these cards, it looks like you are having a difficult time. It appears you are having a difficult time. It appears that you are very much so in your head. You are very much so feeling a bit paranoid, a bit analysis paralysis, feeling like there's a bit of a nightmare going on. The one thing I will say is whatever this nightmare situation is that you are feeling, it's worse in your head. It's worse in your head. That's a good sign. That's a good sign, because sometimes we can be like, oh, I'm feeling paranoid. Should I be feeling this way? And the answer is yes, girl, be paranoid. This case, like, no. This is, I'm really worried about it and I have anxiety, and my anxiety is kind of running away with me right now. It's just like, there it is. I'm an anxious mess right now. But the anxiety is actually making the problem bigger than what it actually is in reality. So that's a good news. Good news. But that being said, you are still worried that you're not going to get what you want. It's like emotionally, I'm not really feeling fulfilled with this. I'm not. And I've got this emotional thing. I really, really want it. And it's something that I'm attached to. And it's something that I really want. And I'm just not seeing results. I'm just not seeing it. I'm not getting it. And I'm feeling very anxious about that. And that's driving me up the wall. And it's keeping me up at night. And it could be, for some of you, could be a divorce. You could be going through a nasty divorce, or you could be going through a breakup. Been through it. I know that it is shit. Okay, so if that is you, I am sorry about it. Totally get why you would be where you are. But this is kind of a situation where it's like, you know, something very physical and tangible in your life is not coming through for you. So either the relationship's not coming through, the job is not working out, you know, like maybe I've got to sell my house, maybe I have to liquidate some of my stuff. I'm trying to sell, you know, like an old Coach bag I had back in the day just to get some money for the next thing, you know. So it can be feeling, you know, just a little bit shortchanged and emotionally drained and mentally exhausted. You got like that trifecta hit going on right now, Pisces. This does not mean that you will stay that place, stay there. This doesn't mean that at all. From what it's saying here, it's worse in your head. So whatever the situation really is, you're going to get through it. But if that's the way you're feeling right now, hey, it looks like you absolutely have every right to be feeling the way that you feel about it, because it looks like you got some difficult stuff going on there. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. Go ahead and punch me for saying that, because everyone wants to punch the person that says that in the time where you're like, listen, bitch, I'm feeling down and out, and I know you didn't just tell me this too shall pass. I know that wasn't just you. Fight me. Sorry about it, Pisces. Sorry about it. Fight me. You can come at me. You know, like, let's not fight. Let's not, you know, no, violence isn't the answer. And Pisces is my nice little warm little squishy water sign. So, yeah. So, that is, we've gone through all 12 zodiacs. I'll see if I can watch this video back and find the timestamps of it, and I'll put the timestamps of each sign in the comments. I will also link Cafe Astrology. That's the free online natal chart thing. So if you don't know your natal chart, your placements, if you wanted to find your sun, your moon, and your rising, you could do that there. You have to know your time of birth and place of birth. Some people don't know the location they were born, or especially the time that they were born. That's what helps you know your rising sign. But you can still know some other stuff even if the time of your birth is unknown. So, but whatever. All that's just info out there. I figured this would be a fun, let's scoot it back to me. Come back into my office. Come back into my office. Don't close the door. I don't need any sexual harassment allegations right now. I just don't need that. Okay, great. I'm glad that y'all hung out with me, even though this was a video of poor production quality and trash garbage. And perhaps even longer than it needed to be, because there are people that are not going to watch all their signs. I put it out there for you just in case. Perhaps there would be somebody who watches all your... Comment what your signs are. Comment who you're interested in. If you got a boyfriend, you won't know what's going on with him, watch his signs. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Okay. Thank y'all for joining. I will put up other videos that I'm just sitting here playing around with. I'm kind of testing the waters and seeing what I like, what I think is fun, and what I don't think is fun. So this is what I've tried. I have tried something new. I have never done a zodiac reading. We're trying something new. Let us have fun with this. Okay, thank you. Dab. Okay. I don't know why I do that. I actually hate dabbing. I'm too old to dab. I'm fucking 33. Stop this. Is insanity.